Hi, how are you, beautiful souls? Thank you for joining me today. Carmen Delport here, and today we're talking about a soul wound. We are at this very moment healing a significant soul wound that has been with us for a very, very long time. And that is the reason why many are feeling low, why many are feeling emotional or tired. So what is a soul wound? A soul wound is a core emotional memory that didn't fully resolve. A core emotional memory from this lifetime, okay? But it can also be from another lifetime or ancestrally, and that's what we're working through. A soul wound is a pattern of protection that formed around a memory, and a repeating signal that shows up in our thoughts, the way we react, and our relationships. For example, if someone who experienced abandonment may carry a constant, persistent fear of being left, and eventually that can lead to just fully believing that people will leave, which will have a dark impact on all close relationships, actually all relationships. And someone who was shamed when they were growing up, when they were little, or even older age, for whatever, like, you're not doing something right, whatever you do is wrong, just who you are, for whatever you do, may develop a deep sense of not being enough. Now, that is something many, many, many people struggle with. And there's many other examples as well. But these are subconscious thoughts that influence us, that is embedded in our cells, is embedded in our energetic field. And this makes it difficult for us to think without that, because it's so deep embedded in us. Our thinking can't bypass it, let's put it that way. So the depth is what people often refer to as the soul layer. So when I look at it from a psychic point of view, what I see is energetic imprints in the soul. The soul is around us, and these energetic imprints that's coming up at the moment from the depth of our being, it's coming up with different colors, and the colors I'm seeing is mainly throat, heart, solar, but also root. Okay, but it's mainly around the heart, throat, solar. Okay, so a quiet reflection for us to do around a soul wound. If you feel this is for you, it may be pointing towards something that still carries emotional charge. So you feel there's a lot of emotion around something, and you can feel this emotions shifting at the moment. And you may be aware why it's shifting. And this is something you've been working on for a while, but now you're seeing it in a different way, okay? This is something that you've been repeating for a very long time, and you no longer want to repeat this. You're done with it, okay? Something asking to be seen that doesn't want to be avoided anymore. It's like the illusion, the veils are lifted, and you just see clearly that that's an illusion I've been living. It's just not real. I've been avoiding the truth, okay? So this is something that what we're healing at the moment, it isn't solved overnight. And this will be working through specifically at the moment. This is a generational wound and a past life, other lifetime wound. The generational wound, what I am seeing, is one we've inherited around self-worth and how we communicate with those we love, the ways we treat each other in relationship, often to prevent getting hurt, but also to feel a sense of power or control, right? That's a generational wound we are working around at the moment. It is this realization that this has been shaping whatever this is. This is a wound that you experience in this lifetime, but it's generational, right? And it's been shaping the way you communicate because of self-worth in your close relationships. We are also healing a past life wound around love, the illusions we've accepted, which brings us back to self-worth, right? What you have allowed, or where you were overgiving, where you were accepting which you shouldn't have been accepting, but also how you expected from others to be around love. Okay? So this is deep wounding held in the heart. Very deep wounding in the heart has come out at the moment. When I'm seeing it with my third eye, I'm seeing these layers of imprints that is slowly coming out of the soul. And there is so much pain here that as we are bringing this out, it is this knowing it is good, but it's equally this knowing that this has been so painful and boy, so unnecessary. And the relief that we are leaving it behind, we're letting it go. This is not an overnight process. We are in this process for the next few days. But normally with a soul wound, it's not an instant thing. It is something we work through the layers, right? It is wounding of the throat of how we communicate around love and self-worth. And the solar plexus, how we played small, or how we pretended to be what we were not, to fit in, to protect ourselves, to be accepted. Okay? So these are layered. And we've carried this with us for most of our lives, shaping our reality, and at times creating pain, creating discomfort and disappointment. These layered soul wounds, the way through them is to not push it, but to become aware of it and be with it. Journal on it. Ask your team in spirit to guide you through it. And let it come up for you. Right? So make space to understand it, because we need to understand this so that we can say to the universe, as we are healing it, there is this is now complete, this is done, but we have to say it out loud as well, what it is. Because once we've said it out loud, with a knowingness, with a belief that this is so, then it is so. And this will then no longer be available to you to experience. Okay? At the same time now, we may feel strong energies moving through us, bringing awareness and truth to the surface. This is all of this is from the galactics that's bringing in a lot of energy into the planet. And that energy that's coming in is bringing this truth, this inner truth, this awareness. And this can feel overwhelming at times. But equally, this overwhelm of these energies that's moving through us is also because it's a collective energy as well. Remember, as we are doing the healing, we're doing it for the collective. And because we are in this phase of great awakening, there's a lot of energy moving. Okay? So as this deep soul wound is healing, you may find yourself in a liminal space between who you were and who you are becoming. For some, this might feel like chaos, right? But this is not without purpose. Soon, what they show me is as we are in this liminal space or in chaos, a piece of puzzle falls into place. And this piece of puzzle is the new information that's landing and a new way of being, experiencing life begin to emerge. And you will start seeing it reflected in your reality. And this is the next few weeks, okay? We are closing out a significant karmic cycle. For some, it's more than one cycle. And from here, something new begins. One that holds more peace, more clarity, and a deeper sense of self. Coming home to more of yourself, coming home to more of your soul essence. So take this time gentle. I do have the spiritual guidance to support you. I have the meditations on YouTube to support you. And I do have in my Patreon community, Awakening Support, those questions in there, those reflective questions really support this, right? So head over there if you really want to make sure that you work through this and end these karmic cycles. So head over there to Awakening Support. The link is below. Also in Awakening Support, in the next 24 hours, is a meditation coming out, connecting to your higher self. Okay? So you know with clarity that you are following the right direction. Right? So thank you all so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love. Do let me know how you're experiencing this cycle that's coming to an end now. An ending, liminal space, or chaos as we're going into the new. Let me know how this is feeling for you. Okay? So thank you so much for being here. If this video resonates with you, please subscribe if you haven't. Please do share and comment and like and everything you can think of. It really helps. Thank you. Bye.